Hello, welcome to part 3 of your Piano Lab pre-lesson. We have gone over our basic note values and done some clapping and even some playing on middle C because we've started to discuss our keyboard. Today what we're going to do is we're going to go a little bit further with that keyboard and learn 2 more notes, okay? So if you'll remember, we focused on this group of 2 black notes in identifying our middle C, in identifying our C. And now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the other end of that 2 black notes. And what that is, if this one's our C, over here we have our E. Okay, so what I want you to do right now is find every E you can. So I'm going to take this C down, and I'm going to take this C down, and I'm going to find an E. So here's a group of blacks. It's not on the low end, it's on the high end, which we've already talked about. High is to the right. So here are our 2 blacks. There's an E. Here are my 2 blacks. There's an E. And here's one more. Over here, there's my E. Okay, now you'll notice, parents maybe more than the students, I'm not teaching this in alphabetical order. I didn't start with A, and there's a reason for that. We don't want you to get caught up having to count up using your alphabet. It's kind of like counting all your math facts on your hands. You're going to want to memorize what each key is as it relates to the black notes. So far we've got C below a group of 2 and E above a group of 2. Now, here's our last note for this part of our pre-lesson. And what I like to think of is these 2 long black notes as my doggy ears. These are my long black doggy ears. And inside, between the doggy ears, is D for dog. D for dog. Okay, so now let's go find all of our Ds. We got this one. Here's our group of 2, there's a D. Now, of course, if you're playing on a real piano, you've got a lot more Ds than I do because this is only a partial piano. So feel free to pause me and go farther while you're hunting. Here's my 2 black doggy ears, there's my D, and that's just as well. Here's my D. Okay, so the next thing we would do in class is I would have you start practicing moving from the C to the E to the D to the E to the C over and over and start to really get comfortable finding each one. So if you're at a piano right now, you're going to be able to do that with me. I'm going to call out a letter and you're going to play it on your piano. And first I'm going to do it really, really slow and then I might speed up a little bit. 1, 2, me, then you, C, play a C, D, play a D, E, D, E, C, I'm going to do it with you, D, E, C, E. Okay, now if you're feeling really confident, let's go a little bit faster. 1, 2, me, then you. C, E, D, E, D, C, C, E. You get the idea. What we're doing on this next level of mastery is gaining complete and total confidence with C, D, and E, the 3 white notes that surround our group of 2 blacks. Okay, and now we're going to move on to part 4 of our Piano Lab pre-lesson. We'll see you soon.